All right, it's time for sports. So let's take a look at the UEFA Champions League. That's one place we will go to today and this morning. Liverpool took charge of the Champions League quarter-final against Benfica on Tuesday. Sadio Mane, Ibrahima, Konate and Diaz gave them a 3-1 lead. In that first leg, we're expecting something lesser, but guess what? Konate nodded in his first Liverpool goal from a corner before Mane tapped home to put Liverpool in command at the Estadio de Luz. Benfica made a game of it early in the second half when a Konate error allowed the lively Darwin Núñez to pull one back, but Diaz, who was superb all night, added a late third to put Liverpool inside of the semis. Well, joining me this morning on this particular look at the UEFA Champions League, I've got Jefta Okoroji, who joins me this morning. He is indeed a sports pundit as we take a look at Africans and how they have done, especially at the ongoing UEFA Champions League. Yesterday night, we saw Sadio Mane. We also saw Mohamed Salah. By the way, Mohamed Salah hasn't been at his top notch most recently. Jefta.
Yeah, it hasn't been actually. When you look at the fact that, he was affected by that World Cup miss. Remember, he actually was with the Egyptian national team, and his Liverpool teammate Sadio Mane picked them to get in that slot, one of 5 countries that will be representing Africa at the World Cup Senegal. But again, you looked at the fact that, again, he's only human and these things tend to, affect him. But I just hope that he moves past it and gets back to form.
Hope he gets back to form. By the way, Manchester City won their game against Atletico Madrid. Atletico Madrid put up a very poor performance. What's your take on that?
Yeah, I think we always expected that performance. It was quite compact. They sat deep, 10 men behind the ball. It was always difficult for City to penetrate. But then again, once Riyad Mahrez, who, actually got not really so many chances to hurt Atletico down that left side. Once he was replaced by Phil Foden, just one moment of brilliance, actually put the ball through to Kevin De Bruyne to side foot and, give the only goal of the game. You could see how much that meant to Pep Guardiola when he celebrated on the touchline. For Diego Simeone's team, Atletico Madrid, we always knew that they were going to actually sit him because you do know that they are a side known to defend, although they have quite attacking players in Rodrigo de Paul. You look at Joe Felix and also Yannick Carrasco Ferreira, but it was a very, very dominant performance for Man City. They had quite a couple of chances to hurt Atletico Madrid, but I guess they'll be happy with that 1-0 lead going to the second leg.
All right, finally, let's take a look at the fixtures for today. It will be Real Madrid taking on Chelsea, and that match is what many are indeed talking about. So Chelsea versus Real Madrid, and of course Villarreal taking on Bayern Munich. Jefta, not to waste so much time, what are your predictions very quickly?
Looking at Chelsea, I know that they are the defending champions of the UEFA Champions League against 13-time winners Real Madrid. I expect it to be quite dicey. Africans to watch out for: Hakim Ziyech and, of course, Edouard Mendy, the Senegalese shortstopper. But based on the form of Karim Benzema, who's literally carried Real Madrid on his shoulders. Remember, he was not there for the El Clasico, and they lost to Barcelona. So when you look at that, you also want to juxtapose it with the fact that he has been scoring goals. In fact, he scored a double against Celta Vigo over the weekend, and I expect him to score. But I want to give it to Chelsea based on the fact that they are playing at home. So 2-1 Chelsea.
All right. Thank you so much, Jefta Okoroji, for talking to us here on Breakfast Central. We look forward to have you more on the show and probably get your analysis on this.
All right. Thank you very much.
All right.